Some of life's sweetest moments are the ones we share.
Chocolate is one of those universal joys, but behind every bite is a journey that spans the globe.
From the farmers who harvest cacao to the artisans who transform it into something extraordinary, chocolate carries the stories of the people and places that make it possible.
Chocolate making is a sensory symphony, you might want to say. The sounds of the beans cracking when they're roasting. Even after they've roasted, you can hear them and it's almost like they're singing to me. The sound of cracking the beans, the smell of chocolate I think it's very therapeutic. It's very calming for me. It's a great environment to be around it and to smell it and to taste it. I just feel complete when I'm there.
Welcome back to another episode of Soundbites. I'm Sedona.
And I'm Demi.
And today we are joined by Rebekah.
Hello.
Thanks for having us, Rebekah. We're on location here at Eleventeen Cocoa Beans.
Yay.
So excited.
Welcome to the factory.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are on a mission to uncover what really makes great chocolate, from tempering to taste.
Is there a secret ingredient?
Let's find out.
When I first started making chocolate, I didn't know about, well, I guess I was naive to the world of food around me. You get to know food in the grocery stores and what aisles, what foods are in. And for me, making chocolate and knowing that these farmers are harvesting these pods and creating, these beans to send to us to make chocolate with, I've started to appreciate everything. When I go to a grocery store now, it's very hard for me to buy something because I have to stop and think about where that food come from, how was it processed. So going to farmers markets in the summer for me is the best. Like, I buy as much stuff local and fresh as I possibly can. For me, it's not just about making chocolate that people enjoy, but it's the story behind it. So every bean has a story to tell. And for me, it's making sure that those farmers that took those trees and nurtured them and harvested the pods and fermented the beans, that whole process, there has to be a passion to do it in order for it to turn out right. You can't just go and cut open the pods and throw the beans out and let them ferment. Like, it's all a passion. It's important to me that the farmers are able to keep doing what they do and get paid to do it, so they're not living in poverty. When I'm selling chocolate to people, I'm not just selling a chocolate bar, I'm selling an experience. In my mind, I want people to taste that chocolate and to feel something, to know that it was made with love and to taste the flavors of that country of origin. I want them to be able to take the time to appreciate it and take a moment for themselves and just relax.
So first thing we do is we get our bag of beans. This is a micro-sized test batch of beans. So we take these and we're going to roast them in a roaster. Once they're roasted, we take them over here to our grinder. We grind the beans and then we have to winnow them. So we need to separate the bean from the husk. So once they're broken down, we have bean, nib, and then we have husk. So the nib makes the chocolate, the shell, the husk we use for making tea, and then we further grind it into flour. Once they're separated, we take the nibs and with our melted cocoa butter and our sugar, we put them in here because we're going to make a 77% dark chocolate. And then once they go in there, they're refined for 72 hours and then we slab it. We typically just let it sit for a week or 2 weeks or however long. And then we break it up and we put it into our tempering machine and temper it. And then we are ready to bar, whether we make bonbons or bars. It's all fun and it smells really good. First step is, this is my favorite part, is opening the bag and smelling the beans. Okay, so these are Puerto Rican beans and I've had them before and I'm gonna let you smell.
Okay.
They're gonna smell acidic.
They do smell very acidic.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like berry, chocolate, cherry.
Oh yeah, definitely cherry. Yes.
So you want to dump them in here?
All of them?
Yeah, because it's a 2-pound batch. So we're just going to dump the whole bag in. Feel like a lobster fisherman or something. Just shake it up, and then we're going to pop it in. This is actually used for, or it's made for roasting coffee beans.
Oh.
So in the chocolate world, it's not as advanced as coffee or wine. So there's not really machines, or there are now, but there weren't machines for just making chocolate. So we've had to kind of take other machines, like these would have been typically used for making Indian foods like atta and dosa. So those, and then somebody's taken them and revamped them to be able to run for 72 hours to make chocolate. So yeah, all these machines kind of have other purposes. We just use them for these. And then we're going to start it. So this will run and it will roast the beans and then it will cool them. So when that's all done, we're going to have these, it'll smell really good in here. The next step is to grind the beans. So once they're roasted, we let them sit for typically overnight. And then the next day we come in and then we grind them. And this is going to be a fun job. So somebody want to feed the machine?
So these ones are already roasted?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Push hard though. Yep.
Harder?
Yep. There we go.
That's really good.
It's so rich.
When I am in that factory, the only noises that I have on are the machines. I don't actually listen to music when I'm down there, but I really like oldies. I love like 60s music, old country music from way back. Yeah, but when I'm in the factory, it's like the beans and I are just having a happy moment together. If chocolate was a form of music or a genre of music, I'd say classical. I would say classical, absolutely. It's like, to me, I always say symphony, but it really is like this beautiful, velvety, rich, classy deliciousness. A spoonful of love and happiness. It's taken me a bit to figure out how to find the right beans from the right suppliers. It's hit or miss. I've had to go online and do a lot of research to find the right suppliers. So we right now have got 3 of them. So we can trace right back to the farm with most of the suppliers that we have. To me, it's very important that they're ethically sourced and that the beans are premium quality, because that's how you're going to get good quality chocolate. You want the flavor of the beans to shine through. So the beans that we get now are exceptional beans and make incredibly good chocolate.
All right, we got our bars ready all behind us. We have been making chocolate all day long, and thank you so much for guiding us through this experience.
You're so welcome. Thank you for coming.
This is amazing. It smells amazing in here. And we're gonna go and take our beautiful creations and see what kind of sculpture we can get up to, how we can incorporate the chocolate in other ways. So I can't wait to taste it.
Yeah.
So we are back from the chocolate factory and we have all of our chocolates prepped and ready. Now we're going to try and assemble everything into a sculpture. So we have a reference in mind. We have some of Rebekah's amazing cacao flour that we're going to incorporate, and we're going to make a chocolate cake base, and then we're going to decorate it.
Our whole inspiration is a mixing board, so we're going to do a chocolate press with a vinyl record, and we're going to incorporate all the goodies that we made with Rebekah into the soundboard.
So I found a recipe that is going to incorporate a little bit of espresso into our chocolate cake. So shout out to Little Nicaragua Coffee Co. from last season. We're gonna incorporate their beans into our recipe. And we have the cacao flour from Rebekah from 11 Cocoa Beans. We're gonna need some sugar, lots of sugar. We're only gonna do about a 1.5 cup, so it's not quite as sweet. About a cup of flour. The cacao flour that Rebekah made, actually, she said works as flour, right? So
Yeah.
finely milled. So.
Yeah, so this is a custom product from Rebekah. She calls it chocolate flour, and essentially she said you can use it just as you would use regular flour, but it has a lot more of a chocolatey base to it, kind of like what you would find if you were to mix cocoa powder and flour together. But this is a lot stronger and well incorporated compared to just the 2 ingredients separately.
So we'll use that and a little bit of all-purpose flour. We also do have some of her Ecuadorian cocoa powder just for a little bit of an extra rich flavor. We also have some vanilla. We're gonna need eggs, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and some buttermilk, which we just have resting there on the side.
So we're gonna mix all of our wet ingredients together and then all of our dry ingredients together, combine both into the same bowl, and then toss everything into the toaster oven, just like you would a normal cake. Once that comes out, we're gonna let it cool for about an hour, and then we'll be ready to start our sculpture process.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Food and music have always been ways to share culture. Each flavor, like every note in a song, carries a history shaped by the hands that create it.
The same way a record spins and carries sound, food carries stories, each ingredient tracing a journey from its origins to the final creation.
Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep sharing your sound.